lap, first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as we get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners. The whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davis and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Bowen. Navarone was running at the front of the as well. Phase there. Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe by now as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. Off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, viewers from all around the world, all around the country. We are at an absolute epic place in Victoria, WINTON Motor Raceway. Some legends are born here, and the legends still continue as they rack up the laps out there on a weekly basis. It is the blood of the motorsports in Victoria down that part of the world, and they do all sorts of stuff. They're always putting epic shows on for the community and giving them a place where you can tear it up without getting torn up by the police. Spectacular points right here. You can see this one on the camera at the moment is a space where we've seen cars get launched into the wall, even flip over. But tonight, these boys with these new GR86s, the way they're going to handle around here is going to be spectacular. Hopefully not exit stage left like that into the wall. But let's have a quick look at the ladder and how it looks after round one. We are here tonight at round two, and you can see Brent Wassell has got himself the AMS top position at the moment on 72 points, 6 points ahead of Ashley Glover. Joseph Black from Koala Cartel is in third. Fourth place, Greggy Johnson, Team Greg Racing. David Bowman from Team Pear-Shaped Racing is in fifth. Sixth place, Wayne Edwards from Web Sim Racing. Seventh place is Stephanie Piccoli from Apex E-Racing Team. Eighth is Brendan Soper from Web Racing. And ninth is Brad Dines from Dine Tune Racing. Yes, there is 10 plus guys in and girls in there and in the Pro-Ams as we dig through this. This is a long one here, peeps. Chris Tomlin's leading these guys out with 128 points, 3 points clear of his teammate Stevie Jr. Daniels on 125 points. Jacob McIntyre from the Sim Racing Brotherhood is on 66 points in third place. Fourth place, Elliot D from Team Pear-Shaped Racing. In fifth place, Mark Snow, SLM Academy. And in eighth place, Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports. Seventh place, Cameron Hardwick from SLM Academy. We flip it on to the pros. There's 20 plus of these boys out there. Kyle Ridley, from SLM Motorsports has got himself in the top spot with 168 points. Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports in second place, only 1 point behind. Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel a further another point behind. How close are the top three? Any which way but loose tonight. And in the fourth place, it is Greg Cook from Project 36, 11 points adrift from those boys. Fifth place, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing and 144. Dougie Gowans from SLM FTR, 138. It is only 48 points separating the top seven, and James Doyle from the Koala Cartel is in seventh place. Eighth place, Ray Oliver, SLM Motorsports, and ninth place, we've got Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. 10th place, Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. 11th place, Sam Kuduk-Xenos, Privateer. 12th place is Daniel Byrne from the Carling Motorsports, followed by his teammate David Gallo from the Carling Motorsports in 13th place. 14th place, Carter Dines from Dine Tune Racing. In 15th place is Lan Amos from SR, from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. I almost said SRW. In 16th place, Max Donnelly from NZ Cars. And in 17th place, Timothy Miles from Sim Racing Brotherhood. 18th place is Sean Doyle from the Vermilion Esports. 19th place is Wade Reynolds from JWM Sim Sports. 20th, Jark Swanpower from the SLM Motorsports team. We have got tonight, ladies and gents, 46 cars on track for WINTON Raceway. This is going to be an absolute pearler. 21st place is David Clark, 22nd Andrew Lyon, and 23rd Mitchie Noble. I'm going to have to get the boys to that do our ladders for us, Mr. Clutterbuck, just to lift the size of the font because it's just a little bit too hard to read there. But as we get out there, so do the qualifying. The cars are flying out there already, getting ready for some killer times. And also, beside me in the booth, as usual, helping me during my stuttering and stupping and incorrections, Mr. James Watson from the US of A. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Really curious to see how this one is going to go. WINTON is definitely a very unique track. There isn't really many layouts similar to this. It's a fantastic circuit, a bit underrated in my opinion, and I think it's very well suited to some of the more underpowered cars such as these GR86s. So I think we're gonna see some good racing, but I'm curious on how and where they're gonna make the overtakes. So to me, there's only a handful of real good overtaking opportunities here. So it's going to be interesting to see who can make the passes and where.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they even make a clean lap for qualifying, because at the moment you can see them all packed up around each other everywhere as I try to get my second camera to function better. There it is. But this is the spot here, right here on the roof. We've seen a lot of cars flip across there. Yes, I think you're correct, mate. This track is perfect for these cars out there, and the layout's going to suit them really, really well. Just long enough for these cars, just enough turns, and just long enough straights as well for the action to get really feisty, especially with the massive amount of cars on track. You can see down the bottom, the quality times are coming through as well, so we can see a few quality times. But I've readjusted the size because when the race comes, the names will be there as well. So Greggy Cook's got himself with a purple. Thomasina's hitting purples as well. Look, tonight's going to be one of those nights. Is there going to be safety cars? Is there not going to be safety cars? Probably, hopefully not. But tonight, I believe, is a 20-40 split, if I'm correct. 230s, that's it, 230. So there'll be a reverse, I think there'll be a reverse top 10 tonight. So 230, so a full hour racing. They're trying to break it up a little bit rather than just have the smash and grab and go for the 3 super sprints all the time. So it's going to make it a little bit more interesting for these boys and girls out there. Tonight in the booth, we've got our race director tonight is Matty Keane. I believe Greggy Barber's down there as well. Also, Martin Lipsky, who races in the V8s, is having a bit of a run in the safety car tonight. As Dougie Gowan sets up a purple sector, gets himself up towards the pointy end, moves up into 3rd place.
Oh,
there was a big
yeah, there was a little bit of a wreck there on the front straightaway.
Few people going down. Dines has got himself a nice purple sector in the 2nd sector. It's good to see the volume of cars out there still going strong. Round 2, nothing's deterred them. Actually, there's more here this week than last week.
Yeah, and this is what I love about this series is all the cars. The more cars on track, the better the races always seem to be. And so having 40 plus cars, and it's absolutely mind-blowing seeing this league get so many cars. When you look at other leagues, some struggle just to break 10. So seeing 40, it's just absolutely wild.
I guess we must be doing something right. We must be doing something right. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
But it just adds to the action, and I guess one of the key factors is that every single driver on this track, no matter where he is on the track, is fighting for critical points. Carter Dines has just got himself to see those purples on his sector, 128.67. Oh, Dougie Gowans. What? Oh, look at that. 5/100s different between them at the moment. Good to see it there. Yeah, everyone is fighting for points, and the way we scale the points is from the top to the very bottom. It's not per class. So if an amateur gets there and finishes in the top 10, he can jump a fair few drivers in his class and get himself up into the championship with a few real consistent runs. So it's a really good competition to be involved in. I mean, all our competitions are structured the same way, so that the amateurs, the pro-ams, and the pros all get to have a bit of a fight. And it's not just 10 pros racing around with each other. They got some drivers to contend around with as well. Safety cars and also the blue flags.
Yeah, you always have something to fight for and contend for. You know, if you're someone who's not quite at the alien pace, you know, you're not stuck thinking, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to compete. I'm not gonna be able to chase those guys down. Well,
Yeah.
you're in a different class, so you're only really worried about racing the cars in your class, and you can still compete for wins and championships without necessarily having to deal with the aliens, which is great as someone who's personally a bit more on the pleb side when it comes to raw speed.
A super pleb right here beside you, mate. The boys are getting some purples and greens. They're starting to get some good times out there. Obviously, we are halfway through qualifying, so the idea out there is to get the fuel down, get the tyres warm. Here we go. Is it? Woo! 425. Excuse me, the hiccups. 425.
Like Max Donnelly.
Max Donnelly from New Zealand impeding. He's got himself a pit lane start for a bit of an issue there. But I'm sure he'll be happy to, as long as you're starting. And also it's a 30-30, so you get to recoup yourself in the second heat as well, in the main feature. Here we go. Who are we looking at tonight to improve and shake it up a little bit tonight? Looks like Carter Dines has got himself at the pointy end, mate. He's sitting on a 128.674, so in a second place. Greggy Cook not too far off the pace as well tonight. Hopefully Greggy Cook will stay out of trouble. He was having a cracker last night, but then got the marbles in the Formula Superlight and rotated himself around, but he was up there at the pointy end for ages behind Jamie Davis to do a Project 36 lockout. There's Kyle Lavery at the pointy end. Where's his teammate Brandon Levin? Brandon was he's not on track. He's in the session, but he's not on track yet. Was asking the team if there's anyone's got his setups. Oh, Carter Dines, 2 purples, 2 greens. How's he going to go across here? Oh, he takes top spot, ladies and gents, with a 128.593. About 3/10 on there. So Carter Dines is back to some winning ways, hopefully. We've seen him really struggle, Mr. Watson, in the last end of last season. He sort of came back for a couple of races, but round 1 was really bad for him. He was just nowhere to be seen, was he?
No, I think he was up towards the front in one of the races last week, but I think he got caught up in something. Didn't he flip? I remember he was involved in one of the crazy...
Was it him or Brad that flipped? It was one of the Dines Tune cars.
Yeah, Carter was involved in his own thing, though, which was a bummer because he was running up towards the front, commandingly so. So last season didn't really end all that great for him, but he definitely showed the pace that we're kind of accustomed to from him last week. And right now he is absolutely continuing it, holding on to the top spot over Gowns.
Yeah. We saw some new fast boys last week as well. We saw James Doyle was doing real well. Sean Doyle had a good run. Who else was it that sort of spiked our taste buds through there?
The other Kyle Ridley.
Kyle Ridley, yes. Had an absolute cracker, didn't he? Where's he tonight? He's in 13th place at the moment tonight, so hopefully he'll progress forward a bit. We're down to the last 5 minutes. Of qualies. Qualies will drop at the 15-minute mark because it's a feature race, so they won't finish it. It'll just drop the hammer. We've got David, who's that? David Clark, who's got himself a couple of greens. He's in the amateurs fighting his way through there at the moment. Bit of an off track there from Thomas Cooley. Thomas Cooley came back in the last race and did exceptionally well. How was the finish at the very end of the race for 3rd place, coming 3 wide at one point? That was absolutely crazy. Yeah, my brain just flashed that back then. I was like, whoa, that was pretty nuts. We had something similar last night as well on one of the points. Oh, look at the way they handle those bumps there. Oh, I'm tipping maybe someone's going to flip there, man. Just bounce over that bump and bounce into the wall and over it goes. But it's going to be interesting to see. What are your predictions, mate? Any safety cars tonight?
Honestly, I'm not sure if we will get a safety car just because, this being a normal permanent circuit, a lot of runoff.
Yeah,
But
the
it
runoff.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also wouldn't surprise me because this track is very narrow honestly, most of the track is narrow. You've got decent space like the front stretch, but the rest of it is just and that's why I consider this track so good for the underpowered cars, because you can deal with the narrow track and make moves a heck of a lot easier. Like, I don't have no idea how they run the V8s around here, because there's not a whole lot of passing opportunities on offer for the big cars, the very fast cars. These things, these are perfect for a track like this. But because of that, and because of how crazy some of the curbs are, I think that can cause a few issues tonight, and it wouldn't surprise me if we get a big enough one to cause a safety car.
Yeah, I think you're right. The curves here are aggressive in a lot of spots. I'm thinking the first chicane, and then after the chicane, the right-hander tends to be troublesome spots. Around the tree, people get tangled up a little bit. And then also the very last corner, we've seen a couple of times cars going too wide, and one gets sort of pushed into and sucker punched into the wall a little bit hard there, and then the car gets thrown back onto the track as well. So there's like on the bottom screen just there, you just saw him come around that final corner, and occasionally someone will hit that tyre and go bouncing straight back. But a lot of runoff, so if they do run off the track, it'll be a good way to avoid the safety car. Wow. Have a look at this. Well, there's Dies in the chat saying, "How you go, Steph?" And then Whiskey Runners Racing. Wow, buddy, where the hell have you been? Double right-hander, finish lap will be carnage. Well, yeah, that's one of the spots we just sort of mentioned. It's good to see you back, Mr. Whiskey Runner. It's been a long time. Should get you back behind the wheel. And I don't know, predictions at the moment. Carter Dines is showing some amazing pace.
Now, Steve, when it comes to finishing positions, you ask me for predictions every week, and every week I go, you can't predict this series. It's way too wacky and close and chaotic. Anyone can feasibly win one of these races because of how wild they get. That's the thing. You tell me someone like, oh, they're gonna win. Yep, I can see that totally. Not surprised.
You're not going to argue the point.
Nope.
Well, it is. You're totally right. Look, anyone in that, I'm looking at it right now, right? Top 10, Dines, Gowans, Cook, Lavery, Cooley, Jensen, Doyle, another Jensen, McVie. There's so many Trainer. There's so many fast boys in there that anyone that just gets the rhythm going can actually do it. Kutakazinos is sitting there at the moment with a couple of greens. Let's see how he's going to take it home for the final few seconds. Anyone that's out there at the moment coming across the line now, 1, 2, 3, 4, will just make it as the hammer's about to fall. Great bit of work there. It looks like it's still Carter Dines, Ducky Gowan second. Greggy Cook's in the pit, so he's not going to make any progress. David Gallo. Oh, did he make it around, Mr. Gallo? Oh, he's in fourth, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Oh, so you can see down the bottom now, we've finally got the camera, and camera now has got the name as well, so we'll be able to show you. You'll be able to see who we're showing you downstairs. And
look at the gaps from 4th through 6th. Look at that. Literally separated by 1,000 down to each position. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's what we love to see. Welcome to the Warren and Brown GR86 Nationals. That's why we love it, because it's all so damn close. Carter Dines is he did put a logo in his thing, but I think it was Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I sent it to you or not. Oh, there it is. Dine Tune. Oh, no, it's on the wrong one. David Gallo's got Dine Tune instead of Carter Dines. Gallo's the other one. But anyway, great bit of work there for the Koala Cartel logo that you fixed, Kobe, downstairs. Ladies and gents, this is how the action starts. We've got a 30-minute run tonight. It's going to be an absolute cracker with a reverse. I think it's a reverse top 10 for the feature. Carter Dines from Dine Tune Racing is in first place. Only in front of Dougie Gowans by 3/100ths of a second. In second place from FTR/SLM. Greggy Cook from the Project 36 team has got himself up again into a fighting position in third place. The boy is improving and getting faster. Davey Gallo from the my brain just went blank then. Carling Motorsports team in fourth place. Cole Lavery from Team SRW in fifth place. Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. Seventh place, Liam Jensen from the Cartel. Eighth place, Jacob Trainer from SRB Brotherhood Racing. And ninth place, James Doyle from the Koala Cartel. Cruz McVie in 10th place rounds off the top 10s for the Koala Cartel. Hope you're loving these new graphics, peeps, because it's looking pretty sexy. Shane Doyle from Vermilion Esports is in 11th place. 12th place is Rayola from the SLM Academy. 13th place, Kyle Ridley from the SLM Academy, and 14th place Sam Kudakazinos, privateer. In 15th place, Davey Clark from JWM, and in 16th place, Elliot D from Pear Shaped Racing. 17th place, Wayne Edwards from JWM, and 18th place, Stevie Daniels from LCR. In 19th place, Ash Glover from Rogue Racing, and 20th place, Mitchy Noble from SRB. How great all these logos look. Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing in 21st place, Tyler Sheaf, SLM Academy 22nd. 23rd place, Thomas Sunny Sena from the SLM Academy. 24th, Jacques Swanpal in the SLM Academy in 24th place. 25th place, Liam Amos from SRB. 26th, Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. In 27th, Joey Black, privateer. 28th, Wayne Edwards from Web Racing. And 29th, Max Donnelly from the New Zealand Sim Racing team, and 30th place, David Bowman from Pear Shaped Racing. As they keep going, because there's more to go, but they're ready to start any second now, so we might not be able to go through all of the names. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green. We are off and running for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals at WINTON Motor Raceway. As they come into the first corner, looking really tight and really close. We've got Dougie Gowans got the run on to Carter Dines out of that beautiful start he achieved there. Greggy Cooks followed him very close, and Dave Gallo following very tightly. Already we can see Thomas Cooley having a look there at Kyle Lavery, trying to get too wide as they come through, but he's tucked it back in. Lavery's had Gallo get there in front of him, and Thomas Cooley behind him, Liam Jensen. Everyone has got into a straight line very, very quickly as we see one of the Brotherhood boys, Jacob Trainer, get offline and off track for a little bit there. But he snuck his way back in with a little bit of safety and not getting anyone's way. The field is very compact and very tight as they make their way around the back trees. Coming through, Dougie Gowans has got himself 3/10 on Carter Dines. Greggy Cook following close, David Gallo, Kyle Lavery. Everyone is really tight. It's just a matter of who's going to make a mistake in some breaking points and open up the doors. Lavery's having a look at Gallo already. He's got the pressure on, and under brakes comes Thomas Cooley, having a look-see as well. They're going to come around this corner, and then we're going to finish the first lap, and then I cannot believe it, but not even a bit of dust out there. These drivers are putting on a show tonight, ladies and gents. Hopefully it just won't be like one big long millipede, and there'll be a few errors here and there. Looking pretty special, mate. It's a very, very nice field that's following each other very nicely at the moment.
Yeah, so far nothing too crazy. We saw the one incident with, I think it was Trainer, but outside of that, fairly clean and straightforward.
Yeah, it's still no one's making any dives just yet. It's a 30-minute race, so it's a little bit longer than the standard 20. I'm not sure what the fuel cap was on for tonight, whether they're going to need to pit it all. It would be pretty cool if they did that as a strategy. The boys downstairs and the admins to put some bit of thinking behind this, so it's just not a smash and race sort of thing going all the time. But Dougie Gowans is in a bit of rhythm there already. It's all here it is just keep it clean and keep it smooth, and the track will do the rest for you. You'll be able to keep the pace up, and unless you make a mistake, and it will open up the doors. So far, there's not a great deal of movement at all. Chris Tomlin's gone up 3 places. Mitchy Noble 4. Stevie Daniels 4. Bruce McVie 2. Ray Oliver 2. Sam Kuduzinas 2. That's pretty much the movers out there. A couple more at the back as well.
Yeah, it just looks like everyone's really just settling in right now for the long haul.
Yeah, I feel like going out there and throwing some ice on the track. A bit of oil or something.
Yeah.
Do a bit of Mario Brothers thing when you got the front car. Oh no, Lavery's gone around. Yeah, Lavery's gone around. I'm not sure. He's called it in. So it could have been a bit of contact. Oh, too wide there. We've got Ray Oliver going side by side with one of the boys at the moment as well. Who's he side by side? I think he's with James Doyle. No, it's Cruz McVie. Him and Cruz McVie are going side by side, too wide down the bottom. Oh, I missed that again because I was watching the bottom screen. But was there contact? I couldn't quite see that.
A little bit. At least I thought so.
Yeah. All right, we've got a bit of work to do to get back in the action. There was a pass attempt down the bottom. Ray Oliver was having a bit of a go with Cruz McVie and Shane Doyle, but they're coming back into it. Little bit of work there. It looks like Stevie Daniels is getting involved down the back. The Brotherhood as well. Mitchy Noble is in there as well, trying to have a bit of a look-see. But I'll tell you what, if it keeps going like this and they're not going to make some dives or some attempts, we're going to be popping out the popcorn, and all you're going to hear me munching on the butter and popcorn. Oh, Dougie Gowans comes around that corner, opens it up as much as he can and tries to stay off the wall. He's got himself 6/10 at the moment. I'm not sure how strong the draft would be in this car on this track at the moment. He's attacking those curbs very, very hard. Look at him go. Might go in on the gyro on the boys and show a bit of inside line so you can see how close it is on the track at the moment. Going in there, the Griggy Cook, he's in 3rd place, chasing down Carter Dines, putting the pressure on at the moment. And then you can see all the way back, take it to Thomas Cooley. That's your front pack at the moment, all in front of Thomas Cooley, showing you their stuff.
Yeah, I think this is the most reserved we've seen this series in the opening laps since I've been around.
Yeah, I think I might dial a pizza. Well, we've had 2 calls in so far, but anyhow, here we go. Thomas Cooley's having a bit of a look there on Lavery. He's on the inside of Lavery, having a look. See, you can see him on the bottom cam. Lavery's managed to get that car back in front of him. But that's where the action's happening at the moment. Also, you can see Brad Dines having a bit of fun there with one of the cartels. Oh, there's a bit of contact there, and it got around. Dines has got himself out of the way very quickly. Smart move there. But the bottom screen, Thomas Cooley is having the pressure on. Have a look how close they get to this wall. It's not as close as I would hope. We've seen some V8s go right up that wall and flip over. We've seen a Porsche flip over there as well. So it's been a spectacular spot for the teams to get around. Early predictions is that if it keeps going at this pace, Dougie Gowans is going to...
someone's in the wall. One of the SLMs, I think.
One of the SLMs. Sounds like something you need a cream for. It is Tyler Sheaf.
Tyler Sheaf.
Yeah, Hurricane Sheaf. Looks like he's limping it. He's trying to get back on track. Or is he got too much damage? What's he done? Is he lost the rear end? He's gone over that curve. Oh, he nearly... Oh, we talked about that. He's nearly rotated that car coming off those aggressive bumps. Very, very lucky, but that would have caused a lot of damage to him. Griggy Cook just went off. Look at this. It's bounced him. He's got up in the air. If he was a little bit more left, his tyre would have been on that wall and over he would have gone whooshka onto his roof. Oh...
Yeah, those caution curves right there, they are
Yeah.
deadly.
Super aggressive.
I know you have to really worry about those running the oh,
Was that a bit of help? Did Joey Black get a bit of help there from my team, mate? Brandon Levin just then. He looks like he, what did he do?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, looks like he might have. 121. 10-second time penalty.
like I don't know if I'm watching it
Joey
right,
Black.
but it just looked like he was carrying a lot less speed into the corner than I would have expected.
Yeah, Wayne Evans
Evans
around.
around.
Yeah, maybe that was the issue as well. He probably didn't anticipate the difference in pace coming through there, and it's just happened to go into the back of him. But Brandon Levin's pushing on. I haven't heard anything being called in at the moment regarding that. But we've got Dougie
I think he
Gowns
did a
out there.
little bit ago.
Yeah, okay. Boys are actually having a crack out there in a big way. The times are sensational, but super close still, super close. Most of the timing table is all orange and yellow, being the orange is generally under 5/10 and yellow is just over 5/10. He's Cooley on the bottom screen, putting the pressure on. Coming onto the back of Lavery. We've got a replay here of Trev Mortimer. Here we go. Okay, so car 46. So Brandon Levin got a 5-second penalty for that touch and go. But in reality, I guess the driver lost one place on him there, and all he's got to do now is just make up that 5 seconds on track.
Yeah, I think that's a fair call.
Yeah. Kyle Ridley's called something in. RC's wanting to hear more, but he can't hear him. Oh, bit of a touch there by the look of it. Kukazinos has gone off track.
Yeah.
As well.
God, the airtime he got.
Oh, look at this. He missed it at the entry of the apex. Whoa. Missed it on the entry of the apex. It really unstable his car on the entry there, but Kyle Lavery took advantage of that and put himself into fourth. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Kukazinos. Okay, so Kukazinos slammed the brakes on to avoid major impact then, and that's what cost him all that time out there. But Dougie Gowans is really going for it at the moment. He's taking it out to 1.7. Greggy Cook is still out there in third place. Carter Dines in second. And Lavery has now got a bit of a job to do to catch Cook. He's a second and a half off the pace there. But behind him, Thomas Cooley, 3/10. Liam Jensen, 1.8. Here we go, 091. Stephanie Piccoli. Yep. Border of Lavery at the moment, being hunted down by the Koala Cartel. Look at the 1, 2, 3. I can just see the Koala Cartel. They've got to update their photo. I want to see the koala smoking a stogie and with the machine gun across its arms.
Surprised they didn't do that from the get-go.
I've just got a warped brain. A few people out there supporting the Project 36 cheer squad's out there as it was last night. David's out there. Who else is out there cheering for him? Junior's out there. The Project 36 Sibs out there. They're all out there. Mum's out there. Di's out there going, get in there, Steph. Get in there. Just like Bono used to say to Hamilton.
You saw someone in the background there getting sideways off the corner.
Yeah, that was one of the Carling boys. It was red car, yeah. Judging by the flash in front of my face. But here they go, they're coming through.
I think it might be one of the S or B cars. I think it might have been Noble because it was a little further back in the shot.
Yep, Shane Newlands was off. Oh, David Gallo was off track as well.
Yeah, I think he's...
the black flag?
Yeah, I think he's limping that car home on the trying to get it back to pit lane. Because on top of that black flag, he's got a meatball from that
Looks like the rear
gnarly trip.
Yeah, looks like the rear end's a bit toast on that car.
And I imagine the front end isn't all that well put together anymore either.
Yeah, just see the tires just pop back together as they go. Oh, someone's requesting a tire. Sounds like Chops, which is 202. He's somewhere out there looking for a tow. Ducky Gowans is really spreading his wings tonight. 3 wide. On its lid. All right, we've got someone on the roof.
Well.
Here we go.
Oh,
safety car has been called. Safety car has been called. There's a little bit of contact there. Who was it by? One of the SLM boys. And then one of the SRBs has gone through, and Ash Glover's punted him. Oh, and Mortimer's gone straight through him and just tore the bonnet off this thing, and on the roof he goes. Chops is out there like a spinning top, sitting there, waiting for someone else to come past and rotate him around. Safety car's out. Look at this from the other angle. Mortimer had nowhere to go. That car was...
He got chopped.
Oh, Chop got chopped. This one was unreal. That was crazy out there. The boys... Yeah, he's still there. He's still trying to get the wheels around. He must be in there doing a Hulkenberg. Get me out of here. I feel like a hanging cow. Oh, dearie me. Well, you know what? This is going to compact the field away. Ducky Gowans was pulling away at that point. Carter Dines was about a second off. Greggy Cook as well. Now look out for Kyle Lavery and Thomas Cooley in 4th and 5th place. They're going to be putting the pressure on. Yeah.
Record scratch. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird seeing it shake like that. Oh boy.
Trev Mortimer drove into the pits then. His car hardly looked like it was damaged.
Yeah, it was definitely toast, but I get what you're saying, Steve. From what had happened, you would have expected that toast to be a lot more toast, probably burnt. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
Project 36, I think the car's got more downforce like that. Well, it definitely had a very good rake in that style of position.
Oh, it got raked all right.
Yeah. All right, so they're coming through. They're slowly gathering the field up. There was a damaged car in the way. Sean Doyle's coming in through from White Knuckle Racing. Coming through, but look at these boys. The grid is huge, to say the least. But here we go. We're doing some wave arounds at the moment. Car 78 is passing around. So you might have noticed that Dean's not out there tonight, my brother. He is coaching a girls' soccer team tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's taken his foray into coaching from to under 18s or under 16 girls, I'm not sure, at our old club, Strathmore Split. And it looks like someone's exited the pits as the car's going round. I'm not sure if the safety car closed the pit door. Tops is still out there. Maybe he hasn't got a fast repair because he's still in there, or maybe he's just got a sore neck. Here he comes. Chop will be joining the field around the back. Lucky he's got 30 minutes to go. All right, so there's... All right, here we go. Safety car is ending as per the graphics. There was a car that came out into the pack. RC have chosen to continue the race. They might penalise that car as the race goes on for exiting the pits while it was closed. But if the cars are going past it, the assumption is always that it's closed. Here we go. We're just about ready to go. Ducky Gowan's got control. He's put the foot down already. He's gone a little bit early trying to get the momentum around that corner so he doesn't get smothered. But Carter Dines is all over the back of him already. Greggy Cook's behind there. Kyle Lavery. The first braking point's going to be very interesting and see how they handle the bumps. Their tyres would have cooled down a bit, so they're not going to have as much grip as they had probably about 5 minutes ago, but it won't take them too long to get up to temp with the amount of corners and curves on this track. Definitely based on the aggression they've got out there as well.
Yeah, with only 11.5 minutes left, I definitely think aggression is really going to ramp up this time around.
Yeah, this is going to be like a sprint race now to the end, so there's a few more people are going to take a little bit more of a risk there. You can see already Kyle Lavery all over the back of Greggy Cook coming up to the tree now. This is going to be... already Cookie's having a look at Dines, the hard braking point here, trying to get the car rotated and fast as possible down this straight here. Tricky little left-hander here. It's a right angle, but if you don't get it right, you end up in the dirt and it could go sideways very quickly. As you can see there, Cookie has got the pace on Dines coming into the corner. So under brakes, he's catching him, but then Dines is getting him in the mid-corner and pulling out. Lavery's all over the back of Cookie. You can see him there under brakes. Oh, Lavery had to avoid the action. It's opened the door for Thomas Cooley because Lavery had to avoid the contact, but not just one car, two cars have gone beside him. Lavery has dropped 2 places trying to avoid contact with Greg Cook. He had the pace on him, but coming out of that corner, it was way too much compared to what Cookie had. He's lost 1. He's going to hold him out there wide. 2 coming through the chicane. This could get a bit hairy, but both respectful drivers. Oh, he's kept it off the bumps as well, so it's nice and tight. And he's made that stick, not just yet. Looks like Thomas Cooley. Oh, Liam Jensen, that is. He's come through. Cooley's already in front. Jensen's on the inside line, putting the pressure on. 2 wide still out there. Kyle Lavery is not letting this go at all. Look at that go. There's 2 by 2 behind them as well. We've got Ray Oliver and Cruz McVie now coming up to him there, and then Kyle Ridley behind him there. So there's a bit of pressure on. I had the wrong koala back then. It wasn't Jensen. It was Doyle that was there beside him.
Whoa.
2 side by side. Look at the go. That's Donnelly there. Coming inside line. Oh! Question is, Donnelly was as far left as he could go. Did that car there of Shaw Doyle try to turn a little bit too early? It could go either way depending on what the angles look like. From our perspective, it was a bit hard to tell from there. But, oh, here we go. We are down to the last 9 minutes. Dougie Gowans has got it under control. He's got 4 tenths up there. Another 3 tenths behind him, but have a look at these battles. In the mid-pack are starting to heat up as well. 512's got himself a 15-second penalty. Whoa.
Blame Paul.
Yeah. Swan Pal. I can't remember the incident for the life of me, to be honest. It's already left my brain.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, he might have been the one that got into Tomlin that set all that in motion.
Oh, yes. Yep, certainly. Good memory there, mate. You said you haven't got one. They call me Nemo, my family.
Don't you mean Dory?
Dory was the one of the bad memory, not Nemo. Just no, just call me Frank.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Frank the pug. Anyway, Dougie Gowans has just set the fastest lap, peeps. He's got a 128.538 out there. He's in his own little cruise control at the moment. Carter Dines can't seem to get any closer to him at the moment. He's been sitting around the 5/10 all the way through. Greg Cook is starting to drift off a little bit. He's down to about 8/10 on Carter Dines. So Carter Dines is pulling away from him slowly. The problem for Greg Cook is that he has got Thomas Cooley coming up and catching him, and the pressure is going to be on soon. He's got a couple of a lap or two to get there, and then once that's there, there's going to be a fight for that critical points for 4th place. Let's find some other action. If you're out there watching and you want to see someone in particular, let us know. Just yell out. We'll put them out there and get them on there. At the moment, we've got Cookie down there, Cooley down there, sorry, in the cartel car, chasing the boys down. He has got Greg Cook in front of him by about, what is he? He's 7/10 at the moment.
Nines wide.
Nines. Oh, that was close. That was very close. 425 has got himself a penalty as well. Avoidable contact. That's Max Donnelly. That's one we saw earlier on. Geez, he was lucky to gather that up again, wasn't he? It almost wiggled away from him.
Yeah, and he hardly lost any time to Cook.
Yep. He didn't lose bugger all, did he? He seemed to make his way through nicely.
Yeah, obviously it cost him a huge amount of time to Gowans, but didn't cost him a position. His own Cook is way wide.
Yep. Focus, Cookie, focus. Who is the lead pro?
Right into the inside wall.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Oh, that car is demolished.
Who is the lead pro-am at the moment?
Oh, we got...
Oh, look at that. That's
way
munted.
off.
That is munted, wasn't it?
Yeah, not sure.
Is it Elliot D? I think it might be.
He hit the bumps.
Oh, look at that. And, straight in. That thing just pulled apart, didn't it?
Those sausage curves right there on the exit, those are evil.
That's why we love them so much.
It's crazy. Like when the new cross kart, the little off-road buggy, when you race the new rallycross layout here, you have to make sure you avoid going over those sausage curves because it just snaps your rear suspension like a twig. It is violent. But don't worry, these are definitely safe enough to put at racetracks. Yep, definitely not an issue with these sausage curves whatsoever. Nope, I see no issues with that. See? Safety.
Look at that. That car is crab walking. I don't know how he's making it back, to be honest. Just correct me if I'm wrong, Kobe downstairs. Is Elliot D the lead pro-am? You put the... yeah, he is.
He is.
He is there. He's doing well. He's on the bottom screen at the moment. He's getting a bit of pressure there at the moment from Jacob Trainer. So there's a bit of love going through there, and there's a four-way battle going on between these boys going through
one of the
back
koalas.
end. It could be one of the boys that got the penalty.
Joey Black. Yeah, you're right. I think that was from the left. No, because that was just a post race. So,
So it could be an iRacing penalty for contacts, too many contacts, too many off tracks, because it's easy to get off tracks across here. Oh, look at this. Look at Thomas Sonny Cena and Dave Clark going side by side, coming through the back corner. Oh, they lost a bit of paint between them, but they've got through there nice and clean and just got back to the... looks like David Clark wanted to block the run. Then Brandon Levin was having a bit of a look there, and he chose to come across him a bit there. Levin is putting... Yep, here he goes. He's having a look. Here we go, under brakes. Coming. Oh, he's got Wiggly. Oh, he's got pulled away.
Oh, way off.
Behind him. That's Dave Clark coming off track, and that's opened up the door for Brandon Levin to get himself one more spot. We've got a reverse top 10 or 15. I'm not sure. The boys haven't given me the whisper on that one, but a little bit unfortunate there. Who is the lead? And the next question is,
Yeah, Ash Glover.
it is Ash Glover. Oh, Ashley Glover having another cracking night tonight again. Got him on the bottom screen. He hasn't got a lot of action around him at the moment. He's got a bit of a gap. Oh, car 250 is towing. Oh, no. He's having a rough night there tonight. Oh, no. He was leading the Pro-Ams. Don't know what happened there, but it looks like the car's a bit toast.
Yeah, I wonder if Bowman got caught out by the same sausage curves that everyone else has been getting undone by, because it looked like he was parked in the same area that Ray Oliver ended up.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, this isn't looking... Yep, wee! It wasn't quite as violent as some of the others. He didn't launch up. Yeah, I think it snapped his left rear. Oh, that
was completely in the air. He must have had damage before. At bottom screen are going nuts as well. These boys are down in 24th place and going crazy. Look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4 going through it. At the moment, you can see Greggy Johnson getting chased down by Shane Newens. He's got in front of the car, left and right, nice and clean for it. Newens is not going to give that up just quite. Yeah, Mortimer's in there as well. And Max Donnelly is in front of them. Oh, side by side now. It looks like Johnson's got the elbows out as much as he can. He's got the front of the car touching Sean Doyle. Trev Mortimer's beside him, and so is Shane Doyle.
We got another good battle.
This is cracking work. Cracking work.
The Reynolds Scene 11 battle is also heating up.
Yep. Also, we saw, we didn't see, but we've got Thomas Cook. Greg Cook lost his third place to Thomas Cooley while we're watching all that. And on the top screen right now, you can see Brandon Levin sandwiched there behind, I think that's Reynolds again. And he's got one of the SLM boys very, very tight behind him. Oh, my God, that was close coming through. They were almost, almost a millipede. A few people in the pits at the moment. Gallo and Bowman. Probably
White
serving
flag.
damage. Here we go, ladies and gents. It's come very quickly after the safety cars come through, but Dougie Gowans has got himself a commendable lead. That's if my STK, yeah, there it is, would let us catch up and go. Why is my paints playing up again? Not happy, Jan. But ladies and gents, here we go through the back of the tree, coming down the back straight. Mr. Dougie Gowans out there. He's probably wearing a singlet like he normally does, showing those amazing guns over here. Carter Dines in second place. Thomas Cooley third. Fourth place is Liam Jensen. And Greggy Cook is in fifth place now. He's lost a couple of places. He was sitting in third for most of that race, but he has been swallowed up by the koalas like a gum leaf. Cook's been disposed of. Here we go, ladies and gents, around the final corner, flashing his lights for the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Dougie Gowans takes the first heat tonight, crossing the line by 2.6 seconds ahead of Carter Dines. Good to see Dines here at the pointy end. Thomas Cooley comes across third, Liam Jensen fourth, Greggy Cook in fifth place, James Doyle sixth, Kyle Lavery seventh, Cruz McVie comes across in eighth place, Kyle Ridley in ninth, Mitchie Noble in 10th. That rounds out all the pros coming across the line. Let's have a look where the Pro-Ams finished for that as well. If you can take us to the full ladder for me, mate, and we'll be able to see it straight away in the left-hand side. Here we go. Elliot D still managed to get the Pro-Am for the feature. Scroll it down a little bit more, and then we'll be able to see who the Am is. Ash Glover's got it done in 21st place. So crack a bit of work by the minor classes there as well. Whew. I'll tell you what, it did heat up a little bit then in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We saw a heck of a lot of battles right there at the end.
Yeah. People started to, maybe the tyres started getting a bit hotter. Things started to, rear ends. People started making mistakes, and then people starting to take advantage of those mistakes as well. So it was a cracker in the end. But Dougie Gowans just had it too easy.
Yeah, and it seems like they're taking it a lot more easy with the 30-minute races than in the 20s, because you definitely saw in that first half with everyone knowing, okay, this is 30 minutes, probably need to take it a little more easy, take
Very
some
cautious.
time.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right on the money there, mate. I think it gave them a bit of a different perception to the 20-minute, because they know they've got 2 more races like this. They've only got to roll the dice 1 more time. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And me loving chaos, I think I'm gonna say I'd still prefer the 20, and 20 that we have been doing.
Look, it's a bit refreshing to have a little bit less chaos and be able to commentate on some racing instead of just chaos. But the filmates they've got over the season, it's going to mix it up nicely. I'm not sure what the reverse is. I think it's a reverse top 10 for this. So we'll see how that pans out. So
there was racing in the chaos on some laps.
Oh, there was.
Parts of the track.
It was a bit more 50-50. At the moment, we're probably seeing, I don't know, say 75-25.
Yeah,
a little bit cleaner this season so far.
Yeah,
but hey, I think I might have just put the moz on that.
I hope you did.
Well, if you're out there and you're a viewer and you're loving what you're seeing out there, the field is sensational. I think we're very fortunate here at SRW that all our series are very full. There's 40 plus drivers registered for everything. The 86s and the V8s, I think, are locked out. There's still a little bit of room in the SFLs, and there's still a bit of room in the GT3s, which is not on this week, but it's on the following weekend, and it is at Bathurst, so it's going to be an absolute perler. But also like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and also come out and support the people that support us. Warren and Brown Tools, who have been with us for an extremely long time and support us on the streams all the time. Moser Racing, who have been a part of us for 12 months now, and thank you to them for putting up with us as well. Then you've got Grim Industries, who is an absolute cracker of a bloke, and is just moved premises and expanding himself, not just from V8s, but to your Jag engines, your Ferrari engines, your McLaren engines. Some of the stuff he's doing at the moment is absolutely spectacular. So depending on what your vice is, reach out to him. If you wanted a motorbike engine under a table, he'd probably do that for you as well. So he's an absolute legend when it comes to that sort of stuff. Shunt Scenery, Mr. Barb's business downstairs, they do some 3D rendering for flight simulations. So reach out to him if you're into that sort of stuff. You can reach him through our Discord. Or you can reach out to me and I can handball you across. And Phoenix Driver Development, Laz and Rian, who have joined and been part of our streaming now for a year and a bit. If you're out there and you're into the V8 supercars, Gen 2 or Gen 3, reach out to them because their coaching is amazing. Their setups are fantastic. They'll do one-on-ones, but they'll also do team sessions as well. So go have a look at them. They'll give you full reports on what you've done and what you can do and how you can improve. Very professional bunch of fellas out there, dad and son. So reach out to them either through their Facebook page or, again, reach out to me and I can push them across to them. if you are interested in becoming a stream sponsor, it's not a lot of money, but everything does help. Please reach out to me at admin@simracingworld.com.au. We're always looking for new people. It pays the bills, keeps the doors open. We don't make any money out of this. It pretty much everything that comes in goes straight out the door to the staff and keeps them happy and on the job. But, mate, that's about... I think I knocked off about 5 minutes just there, talking about myself as usual. But it looks like the boys, there's a few more people than normal out there practicing tonight.
Yeah, I find that interesting.
Yeah, people tweaking some setups. Not sure how they're going. Mitchy Noble says he's on pole position tonight, SRB on pole, or one of them.
He is?
Yeah. But eager to see how it turns out. What's the fight going to be like getting from mid-pack to the front on this track? Because it's not an easy track to pass. We've seen that so far already. And it's going to be take the risk maybe sometimes or back yourself for some of the passes. So maybe we'll see a little bit more chaos this one because the drivers will be... working their way through. And here we go. We have got the reverse grid at the moment, top 10. We were correct. Mitchy Noble from SRB is in the prime position, row 1, with Kyle Ridley beside him. Now, that's going to be an interesting battle. Ridley has been on some amazing pace of late. Cruz McVee in the second row with Kyle Lavery, James Doyle, and Greggy Cook in the third row. Liam Jensen, Thomas Cooley, the two koalas in the fourth row. And in the fifth row, Carter Dines and Dougie Gowans looking at each other and going to be saying, you go or I go. They're going to be fighting their way through it. But here we go. Sam Kutakazinos beside Elliot D on row 6. Row 7 is Jacob Trainer and Brandon Levin. Row 8 is Wade Reynolds and Thomas Sonny Cena. Row 9, Dave Clark and Jacques Swanpal. In row 10, Leon Amos and Stevie Daniels. Here we go. It keeps going. The list goes on and on and on. In the 7th, that's in the 11th row, Ash Glover beside Sean Doyle. And in the 12th row, Max Donnelly beside Greggy Johnson. In the 13th row, Trev Mortimer beside Shane Yowans. And 14th row, Stephanie Piccoli beside Wayne Edwards. In the 15th row, Tyler Sheaf beside Joey Black. As we keep going down the list, in the, what is that? That's the, brain's gone. 16th row, Ray Oliver beside Brad Dines, then Christopher Tomlin and Dave Bowman on that row. David Gallo is the last out there at the moment because Jacob McIntyre will be at the very back, but the safety car is Martin Lipsky, race director is Greg Barber, and he is being supported tonight by Matty Keane. Whew, here we go. There's our pole setter for this reverse top 10. I must say the livery looks good, but that colour they've picked for the background of that colour is a bit blech.
Yeah.
It's almost like a terracotta or something. It's the least sexiest colour I've seen on a car in a long time. But there we go. Here we go, side by side there with Kyle Ridley in his pink car. There's him in the SLM Motorsports car, looking pretty flash. Bit of chrome there, it's not too bad. Race control, we've got 30 seconds. They're all out there and they're all gritty, and it is a massive queue. Second camera is on Dougie Gowans coming through the back as the reverse top 10's through. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the feature race. Race 2 for round 2 at Winton. Ready to rock. We are just about to go. The Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. The tyres are going to go squibbling all the way down to the last corner. You can see them going all the way to the very back. 40 cars on track, 40 plus cars on track, I think it is. I've lost count, but we are green, green, green. Great little start there by Ridley. It looks like that Mitchy Noble bogged it down a little bit because he's got Cruz McPhee. Oh, McPhee didn't know Lavery was there. He's gone to pull out from the behind Ridley as he had the draft to pull out there, but Kyle Lavery was already there beside him, so a little bit insecure. Looks like Lavery might have a bit of rear end damage too as well, but he's coming through there. Doyle's through there. Greggy Cook's in there as well. They're coming too wide. They're getting a little bit more sharp at the pointy end now because they know they've got to get these places early. Too wide coming through the back there as well. It looks like these boys, here we go. Few people calling, few things in, but Mitchy Noble's got Ridley again. Lavery in third, James Doyle fourth, Thomas Cooley fifth, Liam Jensen in sixth. We've got a car towing. Tyler Sheaf has requested a tow. Safety car has been called. Safety car has been called. Have a look.
Over gets punted.
It looks like one of the Dines brothers. It looks like it might be Carter into the back of Ray Oliver. And it's spun him around, and that's caused a lot of damage coming through there. That's Wayne Edwards facing the wrong way as well, unfortunately for him. That got messy real quick in the mid-pack, didn't it? Oh, look at that. That was just missing your brake marker altogether. Oh, my God. Coming through.
Yeah. And you see that absolutely nuke the left rear of Sheaf.
I told you, David, I think I put the Moz on it. Oh, dearie me. Have a look at this. So he's missed his break point. Gone straight in the back there. And then there's another car coming across. There's separate incidents here. There's separate incidents there because the SLM car's trying to avoid the action in front of them, and then the Koala Cartel car's gone left to avoid the action in front of him. So a bit of racing incidents there as well, but we'll see how that all turns out and who is gone in the pits for damage. We haven't seen just yet, but what a start that was. Bogged it down, Mitchy Noble here. I don't know how he got it back in front of Ridley. Ridley got a fantastic start. Look at that, one length straight away, but have a look here. There you go, McVee. Didn't know that Lavery was there. He's just come straight out and decided to change lanes. But unfortunately for him, there was no room there. No room at all.
Yeah, Lavery's lucky that it wasn't anything worse on his end. Like, he didn't lose a spot at all from it. And if there's any damage on that car, I can't see it. So it worked out as well as you could hope for if you're Lavery.
Well, he needs a point. So some critical points up for grab tonight. The title is we're only into round 2, but there's a lot of points to be won and a lot of points to be lost. And the grid, we saw it in qualifying. What was it? It was 1/10. It was like 6 places or something like that in qualifying. So it was ridiculously close as far as pace is concerned.
Yeah, and that's the difficult thing at a track like this where, as I've said, it's narrow and the passing opportunities aren't as plentiful. Is that you kind of need a bigger pace delta if you're going to pull off that pass. And with everyone being as equal as they are, you're just not really getting that run you need to be able to set up the move into what few of the passing zones we do got. Like, you're going to have to hope for a significant mistake.
Yeah, 100%. Totally agree with you, mate. How's that? That's something rare, isn't it? No, it's not really. I'm just trying to refresh my training pace at the same time, but it's not loving it. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's doing everything but what I want it to do. Yep, everything but it's supposed to do. It's got the old livery there by Dougie Gowan's showing up, which sucks because safety car's going in, but you know, it's all right. We battle on as we normally do, don't we?
The safety car is in this lap.
It is. It is indeed. Here we go. All right. Final instructions. All right, so we've got Mitchie Noble, Kyle Ridley, Kyle Lavery, and then have a look at the koalas there. 1, 2, 3. Cooley, Jensen, Cook, followed by Cooley. It's Doyle, Cooley, Jensen, and then Cook. And then Dougie Gowan's behind them, Carter Dines and Sam Kudigzenas. That rounds out your top 10. All the pros. There's a big pro field in this series at the moment. Mitchie Noble's holding it for as long as he can. Yep, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. When's he going to go? I'd be going right now. And he has. He's put the foot down. Everyone's going. Even race control sounds bored at the moment. And they're off and running. He's got himself a great little gap there straight away, 4/10. Ridley's got the pressure on there from Kyle Lavery. Lavery's on the back of him. They're gapped a little bit. Oh, look at the aggression through that chicane, lads. The bouncing across there is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the thing about these curbs is they're angled in such a way where you can kind of hook to the inside. You go over them, kind of hook that inside tire and help get it to pull you around some of the corners.
Yeah. Lavery's looking sprightly. He's looking for a spot. Look at this. Ridley really attacked that. He would have lost a lot of pace coming out of there. He's lucky. But I was about to say Lavery's going to be all over him like toast, but I think Lavery's got a bigger problem behind him. He's got the Koala Cartel hunting him down big time.
Yeah, he might be wondering if his mirror's broken because he keeps seeing 3 of the same car in his mirror.
Triplets. Look how close this grid's coming through. They're all just getting themselves settled now. It's a 22nd minute, so we've got 8 minutes in at this point. The pressure is going to start building. They're going to have to start making a move soon. Mitchie Noble is tracking around at the 2:06 at the moment, so it's not super fast. Greggy Johnson's gone out there and gone a bit sideways. See what Jono did. Was it an avoidance thing, or was he just gone in a little bit too hot? I think he saw Shane Ewan's in front of him, thought he was going to come out, and then tried to avoid it a little bit. And that probably destabilised him. But they're bunched up a bit more now. We're looking at 2/10. Ridley on the back of Noble. Noble's feeling the pressure. Oh, I tell you what, Ridley is really hitting that really hard. But so much so that Kyle Lavery sort of backed off a little bit through there. Wasn't sure if Ridley was going to come out of there and almost got swallowed up by James Doyle through there. Brad Dines. Yep.
Yeah.
What we saw.
Yep.
So almost koalas came together just then. Oh, look at that little bit of a move there. Dougie Gowan's just got himself in front of Greg Cook there nicely, just tucked it in through the back there. Carter Dines is in there, Kudigzenas is in there. The koala boys are starting to get under each other as well, starting to battle each other, which is going to slow them down too if they are getting away from each other a bit more. Dougie Gowan's is sitting behind them at the moment thinking, how am I going to get past 3 koalas? It's hard enough getting past one that's sitting in the gum tree. Mr. Watson, did you know that koala's not a bear?
I feel like I knew that, but I honestly have no idea.
Yes, it's not a bear. It's a marsupial. Carries its young... No, hang on. Does a koala have a... Does koala a marsupial there, Cobes? Correct me if I'm wrong. Does they carry them in the pouch or born in the pouch? I can't remember. Wife, is a koala a marsupial? Yeah, they keep it in their belly, don't they? I don't know. We'll have to. Yeah. We'll have to double check that because I don't want to be telling false truths out there. And I do that. I do enough of that as it is.
Animal facts with Steve.
Yeah, animal facts with Steve's. If you want to know about dinosaurs, I'll get my little boy up. Jesus Christ, he'll tell you a few stories. Accurate ones too.
I thought you were going to say, if you want to know about dinosaurs, I know plenty because I am one. But hey!
Yes. Mr. Barbs is a drop there. I thought Barbs would come in and correct me on what it actually is. No, but they have bear ass. There's a bear. There's a bear in there. Yep. There's a cute Kiwala. Very cute. You can get rid of that now. It just makes me want to turn around and hug the missus instead of focusing on the racing. And where we are right now, and stop the jibber jabber, Steve. The boys are starting to heat it up a bit at the pointy end. Mitchy Noble is last lap was a 129.958. And the boys behind him are keeping the pace. Ridley is starting to creep up on him and put the pressure on. The question is, will Mitchy Noble crack the way Mitchy Noble does? Or will Mitchy Noble be strong and steady and get his way through it? Yes, I was right. It's a marsupial. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. I'm not as dumb as I look. Jeez, I look dumb, I'll tell you right now. Hey, I'll tell you what, Ridley is the only one attacking that curb like crazy through there. Oh, 1-2-1's cresting a toe. Joey Black, I'm not sure where he is. Oh, bottom screen, we nearly got contact from the SRB boys beside Lavery. Oh, Stephanie Piccoli's asking for something to be looked at too. All right, 091 is holding position. Oh! Look at that safety car.
Another safety car.
Oh, Steph Piccoli's bounced off the wall straight in front of the Koala Cartel. Watch this. She's got the head up and Bushka.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Straight in front of the Koala car, which had nowhere to go. That thing was airborne. We did say that was going to be the place where a lot of the action happens, a lot of things fall apart. But she's hit it. She's hit it pretty hard. Oh, okay, because she was hitting it on the curb. Oh, look at that. Boom.
Oh.
Straight in, and that wall's thrown him straight. Lucky that wall didn't throw him straight back at Steph.
No
as
kidding.
Well. Crazy.
Wow, what a violent impact for both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Gracious.
I'll tell you what, driving that with a direct drive would not tickle, that's for sure.
Hey, where did my hand go?
Yeah. Dave Gallo in 23rd place is the fastest guy on track, a 128.761. So you can see Mitchy Noble on the front is a 132. So he's really holding that and condensing that field at the front. Alrighty. All right, they're just checking some grid positions on who's supposed to be where and not. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, here we go. We're going to wave rounds. Oh, here we go. We are at the 16-minute mark, peeps. So we are halfway through this feature. And as they all go round, have a look at the amount of cars on track. It's no wonder it's so hard to find all the battles in there. Let's have a quick look while we're there at who's leading what. It looks like Elliot D's having a cracking night tonight. He's leading the Pro-Ams again, and Ash Glover leading the Ams again. So the boys are putting on some amazing work. Mitchy Noble, I'm not sure how long he's going to last. I'm not going to put the moz on Mitch, but I think that Ridley and Lavery are going to swallow him up after the restart.
We'll see. He's been doing a good job of holding strong and holding them off.
So far. Well, he's trying to get the tyres warm. He's really thinking about it right now. Maybe he's listening to me as well. Mitchy, don't do the Mitchy Noble things. Don't hit the safety car. I did hit the safety car once. Well, actually, I didn't actually hit it. It was net code, and it destroyed the safety car. It had to limp around. And we were in one of the races, and I just thought I'd buzz the box, like, you buzz the tower. And I buzzed the safety car, but Netco destroyed the safety car as I went past it. So not a good thing to do when you're the league owner.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was literally. I'm in VR, so I could see I wasn't going to hit it, but I was close. I did a wave around, and unfortunately, Netco decided to bite me on the butt and destroy the safety car. Yes. Whoop, 174. He's asking for an incident check under safety car. They maybe had a bit of extra touch there, extra love. But here we go. Safety car is going in. Here we go. Safety car is pulling away as we go around the back. Just about ready for the action, peeps. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have, looks like, a sprint race after all. Instead of having 2:30 minutes, we've had 4 15 minutes, I reckon. And the second 15s of both are going to be hot. Look at these boys already thinking about how they're going to get around. This first lap is going to be absolutely hectic. Here we go. Mitchy Noble has got control. When's he going to go? That's a big question. Is he going to try to pull away? Is he gone? He's gone, but he's gone very slowly. They've got to make sure they don't cross the line and pass a car before the control line, which is just there. So you've got to be smart about it. But Mitchy Noble's got it out there, 2/10. Kyle Ridley's behind him. Lavery's coming very close, followed by James Dorr, Cooley and Jensen. Dougie Gowans is in that pack as well already. Ridley's having a look to see at the inside. Then Mitchy Noble has gone close to the inside to close it down. But here we go, Ridley on the inside line. Mitchy Noble is under the pump. He's got to make sure he leaves room for the car beside him. Looks like he's got it undone and got back, but look at Kyle Lavery. He's trying to tuck in under and get beside Ridley to take advantage of them, but he's got more problems behind him at the moment because the Koala Cartel, 1, 2, 3, the gangsters are behind him and they're chasing him down. How close this is going to be. Is Ridley going to have a crack again before the end of this lap? He wants to get something done before the end, before everyone settles in their paths. Bottom screen has got Elliot D, the Pro-Am leader at the moment, coming through. He's got pressure in front of him and behind.
Oh, big move from Cook. Oh,
Cookie's having a look.
Too big of a move. Oh, boy.
That was very, very close. The contact was there, but he didn't make the pass, so I'm not sure much could be done about that. That was just really some really good racing, but he's got on the outside. He's on the inside of Dines. He's having a look. Dines is going to be squirrely there. He's coming through. We're coming down the line. It's going to be a race to the first corner. The chicane is going to be hot. We've got one of the Quartello boys there. It's James Dorr going.
Well.
Here we go, 2 by 2. Cookie's on the outside. Carter Dines on the outside of that corner.
Oh, no.
There was a bit of contact there. Oh, he's all over Red Rover. There might have a little bit of contact there from Davey Gallo. I'm not sure if it was or not. But the incident is coming through. He's called that in, and he's lap 10, and he's cooked. That car is gone. We'll have to have a look at that right now. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, okay. So the question is, there was one of the SLM cars go straight into it. The question is, did Carter leave enough room from there? Was the car on the inside of him running into him? So they'll be looking at that at the moment. It was a bit hard to tell from that angle they came in, but tell you what, whew, that's a nice bit of impact there.
Doyle too. He just barely clipped him.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, the clip from Doyle. Yeah, I just saw that, and look at that. Swampol's gone through him as well. Looks like Swampol's come off pretty good. Meatballs? Okay, they got meatballs. All right, Mitchy Noble still out there leading, ladies and gentlemen. We got 10 minutes left, and Noble has done the unthinkable. Dave Gallo still the fastest guy on track, and he's in 17th place. Here we go. Car 78. David Gallo got penalised for that. So, yes, David Gallo creeped in on top of Carter Dines and rotated him around. Unfortunately for Carter, that's his car cooked, and I don't think Gallo would have been. Where's Gallo sitting at the moment? At the moment, he is dropped as well.
I think that might have been from an earlier incident. It looked like it might have been Sam who got into Carter, because it looked more like the red that Sam runs than the Carlin red.
Okay, we'll have a look at that. Well, they'll have a look at it downstairs. But the top 6 have pulled away slightly from the rest of them. Liam Jensen's fallen back to about a second and a half behind there. But going great guns. They've got to put pressure on if they want to. Someone wants to take a podium, they've got to have to go for it now. Now's the time to go for it. 9 minutes to go. Enough time to pull away from the pack. Bottom screen, and they're going crazy as well. Elliot D is still leading the. Is Chris Tomlin the lead pro-am at the moment? Who is? Let's have a bit of a look at that ladder and stretch it right out.
No,
in the top 10.
D.
It still is Elliot D. He's on the bottom camera at the moment, leading the pro-ams. Who is the AM leader at the moment? Who have we got as the AM leader? Again, Ash Glover. This is crazy. They haven't changed. Both of them have taken it for both races at the moment and going strong. The battle in front of Glover is actually heading up. McVie, Daniels. Oh, crikey. Bottom screen. Did you see Daniels' car just missed that wall? Oh, my God. That would have put the pacemaker into overdrive, that's for sure.
Yeah, he missed the wall and the death curb.
Yeah. Whew. Here we go. 20-point post-lace penalty. 013, unsafe rejoin, lap 11. Carter Dines.
Yeah, because after he slammed the wall, he kind of rolled forward.
Oh, he let the brakes go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He let the brakes go. That's understandable. I think I heard Carter say something about that as well. He goes, I didn't put the brakes on or something. Mitchie's doing it well. Keeping it very, very clean. I'm not sure if we've had Mitch Noble win an 86 race. We'll have to ask him when he comes in, if he comes in. But at the moment, he's definitely the bottleneck, because he's sitting at 128, 129s.
Oh, there's a big move from Ridley.
Yeah, he's a bit far behind, but he's starting to think about it. That's the good thing about it. Starting to think about it, starting to put the pressure on.
Oh, but here's Lavery. Noble's having to hold off both Kyles right now.
Yep. Kyle Lavery's starting to attack the curb a lot more aggressively as well, as he gets side by side there by James Doyle. Oh, car 82 is towing. Oh, don't tell me there's another safety car coming through. I tell you what, there was nearly an over-under there. Mitchy Noble didn't quite get the exit he wanted. Lavery wasn't too sure which way to go. And then Ridley didn't know which way to go, and Lavery nearly went straight in the back of him. But look how close these boys are now. These are all 2 to 3 tenths behind each other all the way through. Car 82 is towing. That's Brad Dines coming through there. Pressure is on. Big time on Noble now. It's 2/3. How's he come through? He's come unstuck. He got the bouncers going through there. Oh, he nearly got that car elevated. Oh, almighty. Does Greg Cook have damage? I don't know, mate. It's a bit hard to tell at the moment. I know Brad Dines definitely has damage. That car is cooked. Nah, Cookie's car looks all right. I'm looking at it in the bottom screen. Doesn't look like it's got anything wrong with it at the moment. But I tell you what, Mitchy Noble's feeling the pressure big time. These boys are really starting to back it up in that pack. They're all 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 tenths, all the way to Dougie Gowans at the moment. Here comes Ridley. He's having a go. He's got away from Kyle Lavery a little bit there, so he's got some breathing space. Where's he going to be able to make the move? That's it. Oh, he's had to back off there. Is he going to be able to get momentum out of the corner away and under Mitchy Noble, not quite. Noble is sticking to the middle of the track. You can see him. He's not hitting left apex, not hitting right apex. He's trying to open up the track as much as possible so that Ridley can't get around him.
Meanwhile, Doug gave a little bit of a nose in on Cooley.
Yeah, I can't show Doug because it's going wrong, but he's side by side there with Cooley at the moment, coming through there, but he's got the job done. At the moment, Sam Kutakazinos is having a look at Jacob Trainer. Trainer has had a bit of an off night tonight, and he's fallen a little bit behind where he was last week. But this front pack, they just don't know where to go. There's just no room to make the pass. We're down to the last 4 minutes. Oh, Dougie Gowans needs to readdress for a bump and run. He's done so already very, very quickly as he's come through there. Kutakazinos has got pressure there.
Oh, no! Oh,
I completely missed that.
no!
Oh, no, what's he doing? Oh, he's going to get done for a rejoin there as well. He's going to get done for that too.
That was Elliot D.
Oh,
no.
It all went pear-shaped. Was that Elliot D that got into him?
It was.
Oh, yeah, he's cooked in the bottom screen. Let's have a look. So he's gone up high. Look at that. He's come through. He's hit the wall, and everyone's parted around him. And then he decides to go at the wrong time. He's going to get punished for that. That's going to cost him because he's right in the race line.
And then
right in the race
back.
line. Yep, he should have waited a bit more.
Yeah, you saw him move back to the left to try to get out of the way. But this is why I always tell people, always hold where you are, because the cars around see where you're at, and they've already made the choice to go where you're not.
Yes,
so if you try to get out of the way, you go to where they had already aimed. If he just stayed put, that would have been fine.
Days of Thunder isn't real.
Yeah. Oh, that is heartbreaking for Elliot D. Had that race all but wrapped up.
Yeah, he had 2 in a row wrapped up. That was some amazing points he was going to get to, Elliot D. He's going to the pits now. You can see him going to the pits. But who's that open up there? Thomas Cena. Thomas Sonny Cena has now got that there, but he has got a big gap to Stevie Daniels in 17. He's got 6 places gap there to get it done. Question is, former teammates now out the pointy end. There's Mitchy Noble out there and Kyle Lavery. So Lavery knows how Mitchy drives, and he'll be thinking about how am I going to get past him here and put the pressure on. But tell you what, Dougie Gowans is in a bit of a contact there with Thomas Cooley as he's trying to come through. Cooley and him are very, very close. It's really hard when you're this close to these guys. These cars are a little bit unstable through these bumps and missing each other's brake points. Elliot D is getting passed by Brad Dines now. Brad Dines is out there with him because he is down the very, very back. But have a look at this, guys. We have got a minute and a bit. We've probably got, this should be look, he's flashing his lights at him. He's telling him, get out of my way, man. You're too slow. You're slowing me down.
I have no idea how these cars even still running after that.
Yeah. No, didn't he go pits? I think he went pits.
Did he?
Yeah, he went pits. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that explains a lot.
Yeah, he went pits. Mitchy Noble's still going, but I don't know how. See, this track's won Mitchy Noble a cracking race tonight because no one can get past him at the moment, and he's definitely not the fastest car on track. I'll tell you that right now. Last lap, he did a 1:30. And Kyle Lavery can do a 1:28.9. So that's his fastest. So this is how it goes. Is this the last lap, is it?
It is.
All right, it's the last lap. White flag went flying. This is the time to go for it. If he's going to go for it, he's got to make a move. Thomas Sonny Cena's in the bottom camera at the moment. He is doing the final lap to get himself the Pro-Am bit. And I think Glover, Ash Glover, is still leading the AMs out there as well. So some cracking bit of work there. Mitchy Noble did the unthinkable. Well, my unthinkable, and kept it clean all the way through. And as he's coming round the back end now, all he's got is a couple more quarters to go. The pressure is still on. James Doyle is still having a look on the inside of Lavery. Lavery doesn't know where he's going to be able to block that run, but then Thomas Cooley's had a bit of a run, and he's opened up the door a little bit for Dougie Gowans as he come around the final corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals Heat 2 has been taken out by Mitchy Noble from the SRB Brotherhood, and second place by Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports. James Doyle comes across the line in third place by the Koala Cartel, and Thomas Cooley, his teammate, comes in fourth. Dougie Gowans takes the fifth place there from FRT and SLM. And across the line then we see Liam Jensen coming through in sixth. Brandon Levin got himself back up to seventh place. Greggy Cook did a cracking job and got down to eighth place. Jacob Trainer in ninth place. Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Academy has taken the Pro-Ams tonight and passed a fair few pros out there as well. And apart from that, the other winner out there is Ash Glover, taking out the AMs tonight again. Glover has put on a cracking bit of work, and Mitchy Noble is still hard to pass as the guys are all finishing up their laps coming through. You can see the two SRW cars coming through side by side beside their ex-teammate, Mitchy Noble. Wow.
Yeah.
Great bit of work, mate. Great bit of work. We'll shake that out of the system, ladies and gentlemen. That was round two. Round two. And the boys are deciding to do some donuts in celebration. I'm glad they picked a good spot to do it. Oh, that's not on the track, is it? No. But there we go. What a cracking finish there. What a cracking race. All the numbers that were out there tonight did a cracking job. And
you know how you
yes?
said you weren't sure if this race was going to be that crazy?
Put the moz on it, yeah? I love putting the moz on it, mate. I love putting the moz on it. Why the hell not, yeah? Why the hell not? That's what we're here for, aren't we? Oh, man. Tight finish at the end. That top six cars top six cars were literally 3/10 behind each other from pretty much that whole race. So that was some crazy bit of work between those boys to stay that close. And Mitchy Noble was not the fastest car on track, but he did a cracking job defending that race line and winning that. The boys do a bit of a burnout session, plugging each other up. I just saw that engine of who is that? Trainer's car? Yeah, Trainer's car engine blew up. Right, cracking bit of work. All right, let's grab in Ash Glover. We all got to get to bed and start work tomorrow, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the AMs tonight. We're starting to make a bit of a habit of this and coming in for a bit of a chinwag. People are going to start talking. Ash Glover, how you doing, buddy? Congratulations on a stellar night.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, really good night tonight. Stayed out of trouble and really cool little track. But plenty of spots there to spin out, and I stayed out of a bit of trouble. So happy days, mate. Yeah,
double header tonight. You won both of them.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good for the points and good for the, hopefully I can be consistent. There we go.
Yeah, 100%, mate. 40 plus cars out there. I mean, there was battling going up and down the field everywhere. It was like even down in the 30s, we were seeing some tight battles going on. How was the congestion around you?
It was pretty good. I mean, I think the times are so similar across a lot of cars. So I think if you got a good run somewhere, you're sort of able to maybe do something. But it's so tough. It's a hard track to pass anywhere. But I found that a lot of times very similar. So I found that you're sort of on and off a little bit in certain areas. But really good track and had a heap of fun.
How did you like the bumps outside the chicane?
Yeah, no, I didn't practice that. Well, I absolutely I drove into them, I don't know how many times. Trying to get a better time, and stay away from that. Cool spot. Really good if you get it right. Really bad if you get it wrong.
Yeah, great. Guys downstairs, the music apparently is a bit louder than they can't hear us at the moment. No, you're all good. Mr. Glover, who gets you out on track, mate, and supports your driving?
Yeah, just Trevi Mortimer, obviously, from Road Racing, and the boys at Koala Cartel. We all have a bit of a chat, and they help everyone out, and just makes everyone better. So really good to get out every week, and yeah, thanks for the broadcast again tonight, guys. It's always top shelf, and thanks again.
Excellent, mate. Well, I'm glad you're loving it, and you're getting some cracking results out there. Yeah. No, you're getting better, mate. You're getting faster, and the most important thing is you're being consistent. That's the key in this series, being consistent, staying out of trouble, especially the amount of cars out there, and you're not doing the silly things, which is great, mate. Well, congratulations. See you around for round 3, and keep it all going, mate, and hopefully you'll be back in the room and have a bit of a chinwag next week.
Sounds good. Yeah, see you next week, and thanks again. Have a good one. Cheers.
Take care, mate.
See ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-Am winner tonight, the young fella himself, Thomas Sonny Cena, is in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. He's done a spectacular job and got himself the Pro-Am win tonight. Mr. Cena, how are you doing?
I am very well. Thank you for asking.
I'll tell you what, you had a lot of work to get this top step. Elliot D was like 6 places ahead, and he was an unfortunate bystander in an incident and just destroyed him. But you were there in the right place, the right time to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, well, I mean, at a track which obviously it's not the shortest, but when it's as skinny as this, sometimes it's better to just stay out of the BS and hope that everybody around you gets in that BS, or at least causes that BS, because then the results come in and you don't even have to do much, which is always the best kind of win.
It is. That's the look. As a crap driver, I do my best passing when people go off the road.
Yeah, 100%.
That was always my strategy. So it's always also a bit of fun. Not as much fun as racing 2x2 in the doors, but a bit of door banging tonight. There's a lot of close racing times are very close. So a lot of side by side. You were there too wide for a couple of corners at one point. How was that? A bit hairy?
Yeah, I was basically, because I was stuck in a train for as long as I can remember in that, really. So it kind of just came down to a point where, look, if I don't send it in, if I'm not the last on the brakes, I'm never going to get through. So I had to try something. So I got an opportunity on, I think it was David, down in one of the hairpins. So I just thought, look, he's left me a gap. I'm going to go for it. If it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. Oh well. Yep. So I sent it in there. I gave him a bit of a nudge, but it paid off. So I guess it works. But sometimes, you've got to be. If you don't try, you'll never know, if you get what I mean.
Oh, this is it, mate. It's racing, yeah. It's you're there to pass cars, not to just sit behind cars. And you got to make a go. It's a calculated guess whether it's going to work or not. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. It's racing. That's what it is, isn't it? It is. That's what it's supposed to be. If it doesn't work, well, bad luck. It hasn't worked. As long as it's not reckless and stupid, it's always good. But mate, a cracking bit of work out there.
And as long as,
yep, go.
Sorry, go on.
Go.
I was just going to say, and as long as it doesn't disconnect, as long as it doesn't disconnect my wheel, then I'm happy, because that's been an issue lately. But
yeah, well, you've been lucky. We haven't seen it come off the track at the moment, so you've been doing well, mate. Who gets Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena out on track and supports your racing?
Well, look, it's SLM, it's Matt. He was kind enough to give me a shot at the big team this year, so I'm thankful as ever for that. Because if it wasn't for Matt and a bit of alcohol, I wouldn't be here. It's just as simple as that, really. So look, it's Matt, it's James, Ray, Kyle, Doug especially. He teaches me a lot that I know now. Because if it wasn't for him, I'd be sitting down in 35th place and last week in, week out. So it's a big thanks to him too. And then Sud Speed, who are on the car, and then my very small bank account gets me out on the track too. Because if it wasn't for the dollars, wouldn't be here either. So
you got mum and dad, mate. Just quietly, mum and dad.
Oh, look, I don't want that to be out in public, but okay.
You know, mate, never be embarrassed to say, Mum and Dad love you. Thank you for the support, mate. All right. Never be shy to say that. I'm 50 plus years old and I still walk through the front door of my house and give my old man a kiss. So never be shy about that, mate. Parents are not a dime a dozen. They're amazing people. Mate, Thomas Cena, you're a legend. Crack a bit of work out there, mate. It's good to have another chinwag with you. Keep up the hard work in the admins as well, mate. You're doing a cracking job.
My pleasure. I love to help out.
And good luck for the rest of the season, buddy.
Thank you. You have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Cena from the SLM Academy took out the Pro-Ams tonight. Now let's have a look at the top 3 and who's coming up to us as a Koala Cartel. Shock. One of the Koala Cartel boys, James Doyle. Welcome to the room, Mr. Doyle, representing the Koala Cartel. It seems that you guys are taking turns to come in for a chinwag with us.
Oh, we're trying to give it a good fair share between a lot of us, so you don't have to get up with one person to do it.
How was it out there, man? Is obviously that you and Kyle had the pace on Mitchy Noble, but there was just nowhere to get around.
It's exactly, yeah. It was just like a train going around. It was wait for the person in front to make a bit of a mistake or a move, and just try and be opportunistic on that, which worked in the first race, but just didn't really seem to have it in the feature.
I was very surprised. I really expected Mitch to stuff it up. I'll be very honest.
Oh, we're all willing it. Well,
we're all willing it. We're all wishing for the same thing.
Boys, a mistake. Come on, something. But
he did a cracking job. He picked the center of the track and made it hard. He was literally a second slower than, or not so much a second, about 5/10 slower on average than you boys behind him. But there was just no way for you guys to pass him. So it was a tough run out there. You and Kyle got it a little bit side by side a few times, and we weren't sure which one of you is going to finish up higher in the thing. But the good thing was neither of you gave up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was just coming down to a point where I was just trying to find room to push a move on somewhere, and it was either kick inside or outside, and just not enough pace to make it stick, I guess. But yeah, honestly, Mitchie did a great job, and I guess a bit of a defensive masterclass, even if you weren't super duper on the pace. But he did a fantastic job of holding it in the middle and just making it tricky, because the track's tricky as it is to overtake. So it was just that extra factor of awkwardness. It was great.
Excellent, yeah. How was the car on there? Tyres were good. Was it slippery out there?
It actually felt like it had a little bit more grip and point to the beginning of the stints when the tyres were actually cold, which is probably why you saw us not really doing a lot of weaving between the Koala boys under the safeties. We were just kind of cruising for the extra bit of front end, and we found that as the stints were going on, we were getting a bit more like push and a bit more understeer, so it was getting a bit harder to try and push the front end where we wanted to go. But yeah, it felt steady. I just wish I had another 5 or 10 horsepower on the boys in front, as I think we all did.
A push to pass button, you reckon?
Exactly.
You never know what iRacing will come up with, mate. Mr. James Doyle from the Koala Cartel, congratulations on your 3rd place outright tonight in the pros. Who gets the Koala Cartel on track, mate, and support your racing?
Really, the main sponsors, Easy Motorcycle Spares, the Cruise has got going, and just the support from the boys and Sabrina Carpenter as usual.
Excellent.
Every week.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, and keep it going, mate. And hopefully you'll be at the pointy end again, and we'll have a bit of a chat soon.
Fingers crossed. Looking forward to it.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Doyle from the Koala Cartel taking out the 3rd place tonight for the pros. We've got a few more left. Mr. Lavery's coming through. I know, Mr. Watson, you do blah, 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 blah. For those of you who watch Transylvania, you usually interview the 2nd place driver. So here he is coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Lavery, the Season 3 champion of 2025, is back on track this season after taking Season 4 off and coming out with some consistent driving out there and racing out there and leading for my team SRW Motorsports. Mr. Watson's got a few questions for you, Kyle, and congratulations on your podium.
Cheers, guys. How's it going?
It's going all right. First, I gotta ask you, when really smacked the death curve right there on the exit of the chicane, what was going through your mind when he got airborne in front of you?
go far right and get out of the way. and a little bit of finally some action that went through my head as well. Picked up a free position, but it would have been good if he survived it. But that is a death curve. That one, I hit it in practice a couple times.
Yeah, a lot of people were having issues with that. It was wild. It definitely seemed like it was difficult to pass out there. Just everyone seemed so close on pace that just couldn't quite get the runs you needed to really put stuff together.
Yeah, it's really tough to pass there. There's, you kind of need a pretty big straight in these cars to get enough of a toe to get round someone, and the little mid straight there is probably the best choice, but it's kind of so short that it's hard to get alongside someone to make a move. And the other straight, you've got the death chicane there, so it's pretty risky to try and make a pass there. So you really just sort of sitting in behind someone, waiting for them to make a mistake, which is what I was doing in race 1. And I sort of said to myself, just wait for someone to make a mistake, and then I made a mistake. So I kind of jinxed myself there, but managed to hold on to an okay position there anyway. So.
Yeah, and we saw you and Cruz kind of make contact with each other on the start of race 2. It just looked like you tried to pull out for a move, and you were already there.
Yeah. I think he did the sudden yank the wheel to the right to get around Mitch, but I was there. So surprisingly, my car did not take any damage. I was worried that was going to be a race ender for me, but it seemed fine. So I managed to hang on and come across in second in the end.
Alrighty, well, it was another solid night, another great points night for you. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you'd like to give before we let you go?
Yeah, the whole SRW team, you guys in broadcast and race control, and the team sponsors, Moser, Warren & Brown Tools, Grimm, Shunt Scenery, and Phoenix Driver Development.
Work, mate.
Thanks all those
Good
guys.
work. Well done, Mr. Lavery. Legendary work, keeping the SRW flag flying, mate. Good to have you back on track. We're just going to get Brandon Levin back up the pointy end, because he was absolutely stellar season 4, but he's had a bit of bad luck for season 1 this year, so we'll have to get him motivated and pumped up the front end, mate. I'll leave that all up to you. And Mr. Watson to coordinate as well, being that he's our team principal. Congratulations, mate. Hopefully we'll get to have a bit of a chin wag with you again next week. Keep up the pace and keep having fun, man.
Cheers. All right, thanks, guys.
Cheers, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, Team SRW Motorsports, Kyle Lavery takes out second place, and we're bringing him into room. We wrote him off well before the race started. I wrote him off before we even got the heat started and said, will Mitch do Mitch Noble things, or will he be able to keep it all together? And then after the safety car, I didn't give him a slim chance, and he still got it done. Mitch Noble, way to make me eat my words. Congratulations on a podium tonight as a pro. Mate, Mitch, is that your first 86 Pro win?
It's my first outright SRW win.
Outright. I was going to say it.
3 years it's taken.
3 years you've been doing this, and you finally got it, mate. We popped your cherry on, what's the date? Let's make sure we got it. On the 5th of February, 2026, 9:30 at night. Mr. Mitchy Noble pops his cherry and wins his first outright. Mate, how was it out there? Were you stressing like biscuits all the way through, especially after the restart?
Oh, the whole race, mainly I was stressing out. I had Kyle get the jump on me in the start, but I went for a risky dive bomb into turn 3. I managed to get it back. So turn 4, I apologise. I managed to get it back, and then luckily the safety cars helped me. My pace wasn't there at all, but I was driving a old Rick Kelly and just being defensive the whole time. I had Kyle behind me as well. When the other Kyle crashed off, he was trying to push me along. He was helping me out, which is good to see.
The incident happened behind you, so you're lucky it was behind you. A few incidents in front of you, but way in front, so nothing that was really going to slow you down. Your pace wasn't really much of a chance of catching blue flags. But
No, my
it
pace
was all
was
about, tonight wasn't about pace. Tonight was about racecraft and keeping it clean. And you did a sensational job, mate. So I take my hat off to you. Change the colour on your car. I don't like it.
No, I'm not coming back to SRW. Not yet, anyway.
No, I'm just in general, mate. It's an ugly colour. It's like a bloody what did I say it was? Like a turtle shell or some shit. But anyway,
Terracotta.
terracotta, that was the
We
one.
all agree. We all agree. That's why Jacob does all the other liveries, and they're a little bit better.
The question is, the restart was tough. You saw the action behind you, which was going crazy. And was there any point where you were sort of like the car was coming away from you, the tires were getting too hot?
There was a few times coming into turn 1 and 2 where it was a bit sketchy, and I lost a lot of time to the guys behind me who'd catch up. But other than that, the setup was pretty good. Jacob made it in practice, so shout out to him.
Yep.
And yeah, no, that was really the only issue I had. It was smooth on braking. It was good everywhere else. It was just 1 and 2 on the restarts where the tyres were still a bit cold.
Yeah, I think your only mistake for the night was bogging it down at the start.
I didn't bog it down. That was just all wheel spin.
Yeah.
I just smacked it into first and hoped for the best. Kept my foot.
And then went for it. But mate, it's a stellar run. Good to see you at the top end. And it sounds like you're having fun in the car again, which is the most important thing. Having fun is our biggest thing we push at SRW. So congratulations on that, mate. Congratulations on the win. Who supports the Sim Racing Brotherhood?
We've got Acelith and Simbrain. But on top of that, I want to thank the boys. They've been nothing but awesome since I joined. They've been super helpful, teach me a lot of stuff. And not just with the team, but I want to thank my partner. She has been nothing but incredible. She completely upgraded my whole rig for Christmas.
Yes.
Full support, watching all the way from Perth as well, while she's out on deployment. So shout out to her as well.
Yep. She did that so you don't harass her and just leave her alone for a bit, mate. She just wants a peace of quiet at home. Has she moved the rig out to the garage yet?
No. She cleared space in her office and we set it in there. So.
Nice work, mate. Nice work. Well, a big shout out to the new partner of Mitchy Noble. Congratulations, mate, on a cracking night. Before we start shedding tears, it's good to see you enjoying your life and enjoying racing, mate. So well done. Maybe, fingers crossed, we'll see you back here next week for some more chats. So congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchy Noble from the Sim Racing Brotherhood pops his cherry tonight and takes out the Warren and Brown GR86 Nationals for the first time. Well done, Mitchy. Congratulations, mate, and speak to you soon.
Thank you, boys.
Well, gents, that's another night gone. Another night of racing, which was spectacular, and it was really cool to see. It's Mitchy Noble take that. Even though we wrote him off so many times tonight, he came back and shoved it back in our face and did an exceptional job. Mr. Watson, any closing words, any lasting remarks, any experiences you want to share from tonight?
Dread it, run from it. The death curb arrives all the same.
Yes, we've seen that death curb in multiple series that we have run in the past. Really take out some amazing cars, and I'm sure we'll see it again at some point. Take out some other cars. But that's it, mate. It's Kobe. Thanks for all the work downstairs. I hope the viewers are enjoying the new graphics that we're working in and all the effort we're putting in to get the stream to the next level. We're still tweaking things as we go, but that's always something that we're working on all the way through. Special thank you to Shunt Scenery for supporting us on the stream. Moser Racing, FedEx Driver Development. If you're into Gen 3 and Gen 2 cars, you want setups or some tutelage as a team or one-on-one, reach out to Laz or around and go out and see those lads. They will put some amazing work through you. Warren and Brown Tools for the legends that they are, supporting 3 of our series out there, and also Moser Racing and Grim Industries before we forget. Thank you all the viewers and especially all the drivers. Without the drivers that support this little business of ours, SRW Racing, we would have nothing. The amount of people that we are getting on track is ridiculous, and thank you to all them for coming out and showing the viewers what racing is all about. It's not a game, it's a simulation, and it's a lot of effort out there. These boys practice just like any other sport out there, and put a lot of time and effort into these cars, and it's pretty much run like a real world race, except we're all virtual. Same sort of thing, advertising money, and advertising gets them out and gets them sponsors too. So thank you to the drivers, thank you to the viewers. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and see you all with the same team on Tuesday night next week for the Warren Brown's V8 Supercars. Actually, you won't see me because I'll be in Queensland for the week, so I've got to get a replacement for Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night to try to come out and shout out with the boys and the girls. But thank you very much for your support. See you all soon. Have a great time. Hit the like, subscribe button, hit the little thumbs up, everything that you need to do, and support us where you can. Thank you for your support. Ciao. Good night, everyone.